In this next series of videos on living with depression, I'm going to document what I found out about my hobbies, and if possibly, through these applications they can help anyone else as well. When I go to the gym, this is a routine that I follow. First, I do a pacer test on a treadmill, well, as far as I can on a pacer test, for 20 minutes. I start at 0.5 speed on a flat incline and increase the speed by 0.5 every minute until I need to take a break. When I do, I bring the speed back down to about 2.5 or 3, and for a minute I take a water break until I again start increasing the pace until I have 5 minutes left out of the 20, in which case, little by little, I slow it down again until about the 1 minute remaining mark, in which case I'm at a rather slow walk. During this time, I set the incline to a preset level, so I'm not too concerned about that while I'm doing my jog and keeping track of my pace. After that, it's weightlifting time, where each lift is done at 145 pounds. I do 5 reps each of shoulder, chest, and then leg presses. On each rep, I hold the press for about 10 seconds for 30 seconds total. My next goal is to hold each rep for 3 sets of 15. In regards to weightlifting, my focus has been slower and controlled so I don't get hurt. And also, because I'm holding the press for longer, I'm stressing my muscles for longer periods of time, which, in my opinion, seems to be more beneficial for what I'm looking for than HIIT or high-intensity interval training. So that's cardio, shoulders, arms, chest, arms, and legs. All that's missing is core, right? And that's where the Pilates machine comes in. It's kind of like a rower. There's an arch on the front of the machine that I put my toes on, start in a crunch position, and I do resistance-based jumping exercises for 30 reps. As I'm brought back down to a crunch position with each rep, it's a leg and core exercise. Round 2 is an elevated hip stretch. On the back of the machine, there are handholds that keep me stable, and I slowly raise my hips and hold that pose for as long as I can, before slowly lowering once more to a resting position. It's much safer than a crunch or sit-up, and since it's not a repetitive motion, it's better for my back too. And finally, I end with an elevated plank. The tops of my feet go on the arch and are the only parts of me that are on the machine, and I hold an angled plank on the floor for as long as I can, which right now is about 20 seconds. Going through the full series of exercises takes me about an hour, and I do my best to go 3 times a week, completing as much of the route as I can. I know that bigger weights tend to lead to bigger muscles, but I don't want to look like a wrestler. I just want to be leaner and healthier. And that's my routine.